Dear viewers, those of you who are watching NTV Europe here in UK and across the world, welcome you all to Community Matters, a regular program on NTV Europe. Community Matters is a program by you for you. We always try to focus on issues that are important for British Bangladeshi community and also Bangladeshi community here in UK and across the whole world. Today is not an exception, but today we have designed our program in a way so that we can also bring our future generation. From my right hand side, today I have Mr. Samiuzzaman Chaudhuri as a guest. Hello Sami, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Then I have Zaina Khan. Thank you Zaina for joining us today.
Hello, thank you for
Thank you. And I have Nasim Mohammaduddin on my left hand side. Thank you Nasim for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today we will talk about our future generation. So today's topic is our future generation. We will talk on different issues that our kids, our future generation, they face day to day. And we will listen the expertise of these three distinguished guests. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, let me start from my right hand side with Mr. Samiuzzaman Chaudhuri. Sami, if you can tell about you very briefly, who you are, what school you go to?
So my name's Sami. I'm 17 years old, so I'm in year 12 now, and my school is Brampton Manor Academy. So
Brampton Manor Academy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and I currently study maths, chemistry, biology, and physics. So all the sciences and maths, because in the future I want to try and become a doctor. So I'm an aspiring doctor.
Okay. And what's your hobby?
So I like to play football.
Football. Okay.
Yeah.
So sports is your hobby.
Mainly, yeah.
Okay. Do you watch sports as well?
Yeah, I do.
Is it just football or any other sports?
Yeah, there's loads. Cricket, swimming, badminton, table tennis.
So you
It's just
follow
a bunch
sports.
of them. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sami. How about you, Zaina Khan? If you can tell us very briefly who you are, what school you go to, and what's your hobby?
So my name is Zaina Khan. I'm 14 years old and I go to George Green School in Isle of Dogs.
Okay.
So in my free time I really enjoy art because of course I really love school. I love learning new things, but also like I love to express like my talents and like my feelings through art. I also like in school I enjoy sciences and maths and English and humanities. I just enjoy school in general, and when I grow up I also want to become a doctor.
I see. So when you say science, any particular science, is it physics or biology?
I personally enjoy biology.
Biology.
I want to become a neurosurgeon too.
I see. So that's why biology is a very relevant subject to like. Okay. And your hobby, you said that you normally you normally focus on art, on your spare time.
Painting.
I see. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us today. We'll hear more from you. How about you, Nasim Mohammaduddin? Tell me very briefly who you are and what school you go to.
My name is Nasim. I'm 12 years old. I go to Ilford County High School. I enjoy reading and English.
Oh, I see. So your hobby is reading, is it?
Yeah.
When you say reading, do you like to read storybooks, or is there any particular book that you normally read?
Yeah, my favorite author is Anthony Horowitz. I enjoy his books.
I see. How many books you have gone through so far from this writer?
I've gone through the first 3 in his Alex Rider series.
I see. Why he is particularly favorite writer to you? Why he is particularly favorite to you?
I enjoy his stories. They're adventurous and.
I see.
Yeah.
So you like adventurous stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if what sort of extracurricular activities you are involved in, Samiuzzaman Chaudhuri?
So currently I'm doing the Duke of Edinburgh, which is like a nationally recognized activity. So you just go out and you do like some camping, some fundraising, just helping out the community.
Can you tell us a little bit about Duke of Edinburgh, this particular program?
So I'm doing the silver program. So there's a bronze, silver and gold, and then a diamond as well. And it's arranged by the government and by the Duke. So he awards you with bronze, silver or gold. And it's just to give back to the community almost. And it's just a good thing to do because it gives you extra UCAS points, which makes your university...
when you
apply
going for university in near future, this thing will help you.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And I mean, how the process works? I mean, does the school select those particular individual, or you can apply?
Yeah, you can apply yourself, or and most schools just encourage you to do it too. And it's like you pay £20 to join the service, and then you just do what they give you. I think it's a 3 months like period where you just have to do a bit of community service almost. And
when you say community service, what are the services? Would you be able to clarify?
What I'm doing right now is every Wednesday I go to a center, Inter University Center, where I just mentor and tutor kids from primary. So if they help with homework, help with activities, and Inter University is another like company themselves.
So you are actually part of this program. You can work as a mentor for junior kids.
Yeah.
And you are doing it every week.
Yeah, every Wednesday.
Any particular time slot?
Yeah, so after school from 4 till 5:30.
After school every Wednesday, you say? And for how many hours?
It's 1 hour and a half, and then
1 hour and a half, and you get to choose which school you want to do, or is random? It works randomly.
It's random, so the kids just come. And
I see. So Duke of Edinburgh is a program where there are a few classifications, as for example bronze, diamond, silver, gold, and kids that can apply to do that is like giving something back to the community.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations and well done, and I hope this will give you some sort of additional point in your UCAS. How about you, Zaina Khan? What are the extracurricular activities you are involved in?
I'm actually also a part of the Duke of Edinburgh Award.
Okay.
For our school, we started it in year 10, so I've newly started it. And as a part of this, you need to do 12 weeks of volunteering, 12 weeks of skills, and 12 weeks of like sports. So as a part of my volunteering, I've already started. I'm a part of Be Inspired too, which is like helping out the community. So as a part of this, we set up elderly teas for like the senior citizens in our area. So we just talk to them, find out about their days. They tell us stories about their lives. And also another thing I've done for this is I wrote a letter to like the lottery fund. So for that we received £15,000. And as a part of this, we created a project, the Eastside Heritage Project, and it basically provides young people with opportunities and like activities. So we go to.
When you say young people, can you specify the age?
So like around secondary school and sixth form, so around like 11 to 18.
I see.
So we go to like museums, we go to archives, and we're finding out about the history of George Green's, about like the history like from the 1800s till now. We've looking at the comparison.
And you try to bring all them together.
Yeah.
And then you try to collect those particular history.
And we create a pop-up museum out of it. And then
and that pop-up museum is based in your school?
Yeah, we've got pictures of it and stuff, and we like do it every now and then again.
Why George Green particularly? Is it just because of your school?
We go to. Yeah.
I see.
And Isle of Dogs itself, it has like such a rich history, especially like from the effects of World War II, and just in general, like George Green, the man himself, he was a shipwright, and what he did is he was helping the community too. He did charity work. George Green School itself was a charity that he set up. And
so you are also, both of you are involved in Duke of Edinburgh program, and you are particularly involved in mentoring the young kids, and you are involved in collecting history, particularly on George Green. And also at the same time, you set up a pop-up museum in George Green, and you also mentioned about the, the enriched history that Isle of Dogs got from First World War and Second World War. So you're trying to collect all those history together so that everyone, those who are interested about George Green, can find out all this information in one place. Is that right?
yeah,
Okay.
and as a part of this, so we've also been like interviewed by professional interviewers, and we went around like our community and we asked like the older people about their experiences of when they first moved to the Isle of Dogs, how it is now, what they think needs to be improved and what they love about it. And so we found out like...
Do you enjoy talking to,
yeah,
you know?
it's a great experience, like seeing how their experience of George Green's was and comparing it to mine and seeing like the differences and like the similarities.
Well, well done. You know, surely both of you are trying to make some differences. You are trying to give something back to the community. So well done. Now I'll listen from Nasim. Nasim, what are the extracurricular activities you are involved in at this moment?
So I'm involved in some sport activities like swimming, badminton, football. Like I really enjoy these, and I think it's important because it keeps us fit and healthy. So we should.
Do you participate in those sports regularly?
Yeah, usually at school, and on Sundays I go swimming.
Oh, on Sunday?
Yeah.
Every Sunday you go for swimming as well?
Yeah.
So if you get to choose one sports among all the sports that you love, which one you'll go for? Is it
yeah, swimming.
Swimming?
Yeah.
I see. Why particularly swimming?
I enjoy anything that's related to the water activity sports.
I see. So this is why you are involved in swimming particularly.
Yeah.
How about other sports? Football, cricket or badminton?
I like badminton and I find it fun and I'm quite good at it as well.
In badminton?
Yeah.
Have you participated in any sort of competition?
Yeah, I've done a few clubs and a competition in school.
In school, and did you? How far did you go in those competitions?
It was a team competition, and our class came second out of 6.
Oh, it was a team competition.
Yeah.
So your class became second.
Yeah.
How many participants were there?
6.
6. Do you think it's a good performance, or?
Yeah, I think we done well.
I see. So, what's your any particular plan to you know, to participate in any sort of competition in near future in your school? Do you
Yeah.
want to carry it forward?
Yeah, I'm going to try and enter more competitions and try and win them.
I see. You mentioned to me that you are also involved in rugby. Do you play rugby, or?
Yeah, I play it a little bit.
I see. So you mainly you mentioned that you love reading, and you also mentioned a particular writer. Remind me, who was that writer?
His name's Anthony Horowitz.
Anthony. And then you also said you are also involved in different sort of sports, but you like swimming because you love activities involving water. I see. And also at the same time you mentioned that you participated in badminton in your school.
Yeah.
I see. So have you heard of this particular program, Duke of Edinburgh program in your school?
Yeah, the older children in our school get involved as well.
So do you want to get involved in this particular program in near future?
Yeah.
Okay, and if you are given opportunity to get involved in that particular program, which particular which particular area you want to focus on? Like Samir Jaman, he mentioned that he is involved in mentoring, if I'm correct, and she is involved in collecting history together on a particular person named George Green. So if you are given opportunity to participate in that particular scheme, what you'll be doing?
I think I'd also do mentoring because my teachers have mentioned that I'm good at helping people.
So you are good in helping people, so you'll be mentoring young kids as well?
Yeah.
Okay, any particular example would you be able to give us that you have helped someone?
In our class, when there's revision lessons, I usually go around and help some of the children.
Oh, I see, I see. So your teacher said to you that you are good in helping and you want to focus on mentoring if you are given that opportunity in Duke of Edinburgh program, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so very much for joining us today. We will listen more from 3 of you. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are watching us today, we are talking about our future generation on NTV Europe's Community Matters. We need to go for a break. Please stay with us and we'll be back with more questions. Thank you.